Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Broyans Farm.
We just pulled in here to the hometown farmers market. This is for Sammy's first day here. Are you excited?
Oh yeah.
We're just starting to unload. Obviously, we have a long way to go. We brought the yellow van as well, so all this stuff out here is from there, or most of it anyway. We got all our tables and boards set up. We brought 4 more tables because we have a lot more stuff and we don't want it sitting on the ground. So we're just trying to figure out how we want to set it up so it looks nice. It was raining this morning, but it's gonna get beautiful later on today. You see all the vendors setting up their spots. We just got set up. This is one of the biggest loads we've ever had. We can fit absolutely nothing else out front. The only thing that's ordered up here is those Vinkavine. Everything else is just extras. That, like I said, we literally can't fit without taking up walking room, and then people can't even walk around our stand. This is what the whole setup looks like. No fresh onions today. You didn't get any onions today.
I didn't have time.
Yeah, you're so busy.
I know. There's 25 a pack, or 21 for the whole flat.
Have a good one. Hello.
It's just about the end of the day. It was pretty busy, so I didn't video at all during the day. This is what it looks like now, but the day is basically over. Very good day, which is kind of what we expected a couple days before Mother's Day. A lot of the vendors are leaving, some already left. A couple tricklers here and there, but it's about over. The reason there's no pop-ups is because it got so windy and so wicked that I think on the other side of the buildings, which we didn't see, somebody's pop-up actually picked up in the air, and I don't know if it hit somebody or hit something, but then they made an announcement over the loudspeaker saying they would really appreciate if everybody would, you know, take them down. So that's what we did. It's the next day. I've been down here in the greenhouse for the last hour or so. Just been working on getting stuff watered. Then Dad and I went and bagged corn for the farm market because we've been out for like a day or so. And while we were gone, Sammy, her friend Alyssa, that was in my video like 2 videos ago, helping her tie tomatoes, my Uncle Rick, Amber Lee, Jared, and also I think my mom, were all working on unloading the truck, which is kind of funny because we didn't even have that much on there. Everybody just seemed to show up and everybody wanted to help, so it was kind of nice. Got that done really fast. And then Sammy and Alyssa headed off to the high tunnel, which I'm gonna hopefully get down there in like half hour or so and, you know, get some video of them, getting them done for I think now the 2nd time, because they're getting really big. We're finally starting to get some gaps in the greenhouses. We still are transplanting, so stuff is still filling up, but like that's a huge section now. There's a section over there. The Gerber daisies are almost gone. Oh, I guess Mom just actually put some more back here though. This is the 2nd batch. That's obviously just starting to bud up. Our seed geraniums are just starting to bud. You can kind of see the colors on them a little bit. Certain things like these sun patients, we're thinking about knocking back next year if we grow at all, just because they're not real popular. This darkish purple obviously went a lot better than the pink, as you can see, but we still have a long time to go yet. I know we're gonna sell them all. All of our potted calabacoa, the first batch is almost gone. All this is seed geraniums. You can see here's a pink, there's a lighter pink, down there's white. Mom's on the phone. This is all the seedlings we have left to do yet, which is just a little bit of everything. Mints, oregano, snapdragons, portulacas, tomatoes, dill. Well, actually dill doesn't have to be transplanted. Here's the balloon flowers, Dusty Miller, and the list just goes on with more peppers, more flowers, all that kind of stuff. Those multicolored baskets over there just exploded, doing awesome. You can almost not see the basket in about a week. They'll be completely draped down, which is exactly what I wanted to see. All the verbena is really starting to flower. The pink only really has 1 or 2 on each one at the moment, but the purple, as you can see, is almost like a wall. And no, I'm not drinking an alcoholic beverage. This is just root beer from the market. Okay, so just got in here to the high tunnel. As you can see, tomatoes are getting very large. These 1, 2, 3, 4 rows are done. They're working on the 5th one, and then they have 1 more row to go after that. The whole point is, just like last time, she's not trying to pinch it, just to hold it up and brace it. These rows here are smaller than what these middle ones are. You can kind of see that. Dad went through a couple days ago, got all of the suckers, or most of the suckers plucked off, and that right there was a sucker. There was one there, and there might have even been one down here. This right here is actually another sucker, but that's the first one below the blossom, so we won't take that off, we'll leave that there. But the rest now is good. And so now what's gonna happen is these plants can just grow. There's no suckers taking their nutrients until they get to about somewhere on this height. Then they'll start putting on baby tomatoes, and then, you know, they'll obviously grow until they get to a nice size, and then we can pick it. Sammy's basically doing the same method, which is just scooting on the ground. The only problem is her butt's gonna be black with those bright green shorts. These don't need it quite as bad, but right there in front of the window you can see that's where all the wind comes in, so they're all kind of sideways, but she'll fix that up here in a little bit. She already went down one side, now she's going back up the other. And Alyssa's holding the box like she did last time. She's getting better at it.
Yeah. She took Ben's place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the viewers have been watching that long. Alyssa used to be doing Ben's job.
No, Alyssa is doing Ben's job.
Alyssa's doing Ben's job. And you're doing my job.
I've been doing this since I've been around.
I was the original tomato tire.
5 years ago.
I was a lot faster.
You want to do it?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Now we're arguing because Sammy thinks she's better than I am. But when I used to do this, I used to have all my strings perfectly overlapped. That way, let's just say for some reason you accidentally cut one of these strings, it's not going to unravel. This is perfect. That's proper. That's a little bit not as nice, but I guess it'll be okay. The nice thing is once you get like 6 or 7 strands on here, the odds of them all getting cut at one time is very unlikely. So if one does happen to break or get loose, the rest will just keep bracing.
You can't put that in.
Why? We just got out here to the market again with a yellow van. We got some stuff we want to unload. Sammy and Alyssa are out there right now. They're going to help. Just got back to the farm here. Sammy and Alyssa went home. Gonna work on closing everything up. It's going on 6 o'clock and it's supposed to get down to around 50 tonight. Not really cold enough to kill anything that would be in danger of dying, like tomatoes, but still it'll keep them pushing, being in the warm if these sides are rolled down. So it's the next day. Mom, Amberly, and myself are getting ready to start pack for Salisbury Flea Market this weekend. But before we can pack, we have a lot of things that need to be cleaned. Like for instance, these petunias. Like they have beautiful flowers on them, but they have just gotten way too big. You can see all the dead blossoms in there. Plants just enormous. And so I've been going through for like the past hour now and just giving them an extreme haircut. Trying to leave a couple flowers on top if possible. That way people can still see what they look like. But for the most part, cutting a lot off. I mean, they're going to obviously regrow, but that's kind of what they look like. Just doing a nice ring right on the pot. Not really taking much off the top at all. These ones over here are kind of the same way. These are just even longer and stragglier. which I'm gonna get to these in a couple of minutes. We're just about finished loading up. Oh, we didn't worry about doing a lot of watering this time just because it's so wet and damp out. We basically loaded the same way we do every single time. Tried to get one, if not two of everything, especially the stuff that sells really good, like tomatoes and peppers, all that kind of stuff. Stacy's always around, making sure we're doing a good job. But yeah, all the racks are full. We even tucked some up underneath, like the lavender and some violas, stuff like that. And now we're gonna go back up the center with all of our hangers. And the cool thing is that we have sold a lot of our hangers already. And so once we get this fully loaded, we're not gonna have any hangers left. Like this whole middle row was our second batch of baskets. So they need to grow a little bit longer. You can see that there, a lot of pretty colors. We're gonna take mostly all the fuchsias, a lot of the combo baskets over there, and definitely those petunias, stuff like that. Now I'm over here into number 2. As you can see, like this whole center row is gone. Most of that row right there is gone. A lot of the 12 inches are gone. And I'm gonna be taking a lot more right now. Mom's actually got them watering right now. And so all I'll do is, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but flip that over, pop that in, and then to take it off. That's a lobelia basket, the purple and white. The blue color is actually more popular. We're already sold out of those. We like to try and take 2 of each. That way, a lot of people can hang 2 of the same colors on their front porch, because that's usually what they want to do anyway. This one, my mom has this yellow, like petunia in there. Honestly, I don't like it or really care for it that much, but you know, somebody might love it, so it's another option. Alrighty, so truck's loaded and it's going around 5 o'clock, so that's what we're gonna call it a wrap for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and always remember, it ain't much, but it's honest work. A little bonus clip here. Daisy absolutely loves being dried off. I think sometimes she gets wet just so she can get dried off with the towel. Dad. Dad, come here. Give me it. Dad, good. Come here. Stay. Good. 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 Stay. I gotta dry you off. Come here.